What color is it? Red! Okay, so our next color is going to be the color red, and I am going to be drawing a tomato. So first I'm just going to get the basic outline of the tomato down. Now we're going to move on to the stem. Okay. So red is the primary color, and it is complementary to the color green. Red symbolizes a lot of things, but I think the main two that I would think of would be love and then anger. So yeah, the color red we see during like Valentine's Day and stuff like that, like the red hearts and everything. So the color red is associated with love and passion and romance and stuff like that. But then then red is also associated with like fire and heat and rage and anger and like danger. So they're two very different things, but red symbolizes both of them. And then I think the feelings that would go along with the color red, like looking at the color red, the main feelings that people would feel would be like determination. They would feel powerful, maybe aggressive. Just start coloring it in now. Okay, so now we're moving on to characters that are the color red. I think the main character that I think of personally would be Elmo from Sesame Street. When I was a kid and I grew up, I loved watching Elmo. The reason that Elmo is red, it doesn't really have to do with his personality. It's actually kind of scientific. So Elmo is mainly meant for like babies and toddlers to watch. That's like their main audience that they're trying to go towards. And red is actually the first color that babies can see. So when a baby is born, it can't see all the colors, and it can take up to years for different colors to develop for the baby to be able to see. But red is the color that everyone naturally sees first, and it's the color that we see first growing up. So they made Elmo red for babies because they'll naturally, just look at him because it's a color that they can see and it's very bright. And that's why a lot of babies and toddlers and little kids like Elmo a lot. I know I did. And then I think another character, I think this movie just has a lot of good characters to associate with colors. The movie Inside Out, it has the character Anger. Anger, as we know, is associated with the color red, and that's his name. He can be very angry, and he gets like fiery and like he'll like explode sometimes. He's very passionate and determined about like making sure that Riley, the main character, she's like everything's fair and like people are treating her properly. So yeah, he's just a very passionate character. He's pretty happy though, but when things don't go his way, he gets very fiery and he kind of explodes a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the stem and the leaves. Okay, so another character that is red, I was trying to look for a character and I was gonna do Clifford the Big Red Dog, but there wasn't really a lot of reasons for him being red. The only reason was that when the author was making the Clifford the Big Red Dog books, red was the color that was next to him for like his colored pencils. So he just ended up making him red. So not too much reason for that one. But I did find the character named Red from Angry Birds. Angry Birds is a game, but it's also, there's some movies with it now. So the character Red, he's like the main bird in the movie, I think. And he's a very grumpy character. He's short-tempered, so like he gets mad very fast at little things. And he likes things to go his way. And he's aggressive. And I think some things that are red, there are a lot of things in nature. There's like roses, cherries, chili peppers, cranberries, strawberries, tomatoes, obviously, raspberries, pomegranate, ladybugs, lobsters and crabs. And then there's also things that we see that aren't part of nature, but we see all the time. So like stop signs, fire trucks, the red carpet that the celebrities walk on, and then the stripes on the flag, our American flag. But yeah, so that's basically the color red that wraps